Thanks for visiting Patient Weather. Today I'm meteorologist Al Peterlin. I'll be talking about the weather health stresses for March 3rd, 2026. We do keep additional graphics available at tpatw.com. We also have a Patient Weather storefront on Amazon. Amazon purchases made through our Patient Weather storefront support the activities of Patient Weather. Looking at the surface map for Tuesday, looks like a rather unsettled weather pattern, especially through the heart of the country, with unsettled weather starting with a low in West Texas, the Panhandle, running up through the Central Plains across Missouri, into the upper Ohio and lower Ohio Valley, cutting across Kentucky all the way through Pennsylvania, and then on up into New England. We also have some more unsettled weather up here in the Pacific Northwest. Looking at our vitality index, that is the measure of where all of the unsettled weather or the weather elements that will have some impact on human health, you'll see we have something going on here in Utah up into Colorado, Wyoming. Very significant area of interest here in the Texas Panhandle, and then another area of interest across Missouri into Kentucky and up to Michigan and across the east, up the coast all the way from the Carolinas through New England, and rather strong element of activity and things going on here in New England. Looking at pressure change, we have rising pressure across Utah, southern Idaho, Wyoming, and the Dakotas into western Nebraska. We have falling pressure all the way from here in North Texas, across Oklahoma, through Missouri, into Illinois, up to Michigan, and then everywhere east, really running from Virginia clear on up through Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, and all of New England. Looking at our temperature change, we have rising temperatures, warming temperatures, with that warm front stretching all the way from Texas across Missouri, all the way and up and down the east seaboard, all the way across New England. Falling temperatures only here in Colorado. Looking at dew point temperature change, you'll see we have rising dew points all across the east, rising vapor pressure all across the east, rising vapor pressure here in Florida, and what's truly interesting is here where we have that ability to have some showers and thunder showers. We have this very interesting dry line running from Oklahoma into the Texas Panhandle. Looking at our change in availability of oxygen in the atmosphere, you'll see we have a risk of migraine up the coast from northern California to western Oregon, western Washington. But the vast area of migraine risk stretches here from the Four Corners up into Wyoming, and then covering much of western Kansas, western Nebraska, into western South Dakota. We have a risk of asthma and arthritis almost everywhere east of the Mississippi, but really significant here in Oklahoma, eastern Nebraska, across much of Missouri into Kentucky, taking in the southernmost sections of Illinois and Indiana, and getting very significant again here in Virginia, and especially significant up in New England, from upstate New York across Massachusetts all the way through Maine, and taking in all of the Canadian cities from Windsor to Quebec. Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather. Your comments are appreciated, and if you hurt, let us know where you're located.